Good morning, friend. Here are my crafting projects and a cat. So do you ever just look at your projects and you don't want to do any of them, but you want everything done, so you just work as fast as you can just to finish stuff, just to be done? And that's where we are with our crafting around here. So I finished my 4th of July, the cats go nuts, throw. So, I mean, you could put it over your lap, but in the summer you don't really need a blanket. So it's really for decoration, but on a chair. So I used this yarn from Michael's. And then, let's move all this stuff. I finished a blanket so the dog could have something out on the deck. And I used this yarn from Michael's. Now this is one of those where you really need to buy yarn in person. I didn't know this yarn. But I thought it was going to be like the t-shirty kind of yarn, but it's more chenille or velvety. But anyway, I used 2 skeins. She'll be happy to have something to lay next to on the deck. And then I did start some more, spinning. I don't know why it's got like those these little, I don't know what you call these in them. I don't really like it. But anyway, and then, for another one of my calendar projects, I'll write the name of the pattern. It's a shark, which I used the Dollar Tree yarn because I really like that. Now the problem is I bought 2 skeins. This takes almost 2 skeins. I think I've almost got one of the fins finished with the 2 skeins. And so I went and bought 2 more skeins. And it doesn't match. And I think it might be just enough difference where I can't make the fins with it. So who knew they did, dye lots? I don't know. And then this is my, that's a pretty picture. Summer Solstice Tee. I've got the back or the front done. I used this. And so I started, because you make the back and the front the same. So I started that. Now, you'll notice that I bought new yarn for all of this. So this month has not really helped with my using up yarn or using patterns that I already have. But that's okay. The one yarn I did finish, this was yarn that my daughter had started. I finished one, the scarf she had started with it. And now I've made another one. And there's still yarn left. It was a huge, I don't even know. There was no label. But it's a huge, huge, huge. I'll try to take a picture on, except it's probably going to be too hot. Anyway, and then I started a Christmas in July pair of socks. This is Hobie yarn. It's got sparkles in it, so I don't really know how great it's going to be to wear as socks. I'm hoping I have a skein of, or can find a skein of red sock yarn just to make the foot with. We'll see. Now this yarn I bought last year, so am using up yarn I have. But mostly, I'm not doing real well on any of my challenges. Anyway, this is my crafting for the week. Talk to you later, friend.